Well, the housing market can seem impossible to predict sometimes, and we have Jen Gilchrist here with the steps that we should take in the current housing market.
All right, how you doing? Good to have you here this morning.
Great, thanks for having me.
We want to start off with a question from a viewer, okay? This is from Patricia in Salt Lake. She says, I can never time the market correctly. In the past, I've always bought high and sold low. I have a home to sell right now, so should I list it or should I wait a little longer?
Good question, and it's one of the questions I get all of the time on how to time the market. And you know, it's really hard to do, and of course no one wants to buy high and sell low, but the good news I have to share today is that the market really has never been stronger. In fact, in the last 7 years on record, it's the strongest market we've seen.
So a good time to sell.
Good time to sell, and it's really still a good time to buy. But over the first 7 months of 2013, we had just over 8,500 homes in the Salt Lake County area that sold. That is a 14% increase over the same time period last year, which is amazing.
Wow, 14.
Yeah, and the home prices, the median home price in Salt Lake County rose to $228,000, which is a 17% increase. So to see 17% increase in 1 year is pretty amazing.
Yeah. Why is it rising?
Well, it pretty much comes down to supply and demand. We had a lot of people wanting to buy because rates have been so low, and we had not very many houses that were on the market.
Okay. So that's improved now, yeah.
And Jen, what's the demand like out there right now? I mean, can somebody find a good home that they're looking for? They're going to have to wait a little bit longer because the supply is just not right there.
Well, I think going forward, and no one knows, you know, no one has a crystal ball, I wish, but I think more people are going to start listing their house because we've seen so much appreciation. That's going to ease some of the supply issues, as well as I have already started to see more builders start building new construction. And if rates continue to rise, that may price some buyers out of the market. So we'll see. But overall, it's a really healthy, strong market. Great time to sell. Still a good time to buy.
Okay, what about the impact of what's happening in Washington now? What does that have much of a profound impact on the housing market?
Well, I think probably more on a smaller scale as individually. I've had a lot of clients who have been impacted because they're on furlough. Right. And we're in the middle of buying a house, and that really,
Okay. And how can people get a hold of you if they have more questions?
UtahPropertyWatch.com.
UtahPropertyWatch.com. Okay.
Okay, Jen, thank you very much
for
coming in this morning.